Hey guys, today is April 4th, 2014, day 24 of the weight loss documentary, part 3 video. So anyway, I was saying in a previous video, I would go out and drink and for the night once or twice a week or whatever, and then after that I would go out and have some IHOP and have a bunch of bacon and hash browns with cheese and tons of syrup and 5 pancakes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you need to be able to, as I said before, I wrote a book. It's called The Slim Waist Habits, and I have an app coming out called the Slim Waist Habits app. And I like to talk about, first of all, let me use an analogy. We all heard of yin and yang. The good and evil, they balance each other out because no one's completely good, no one's completely bad. But you need to be able to balance your good and your bad because, everyone in them has the potential to be a bad person, but you also have the potential to be good. So you need to have a balance, and when you can balance the two out, then you're in harmony. That's the Chinese thing or whatever. So, but my philosophy is your good should outweigh your bad, so therefore there really is no balance because if you have enough good, you'll suppress the bad. But that's just a whole nother theory or analogy or whatever. So if you're in the yin and yang, cool. If you're into what I just said, cool, whatever. So anyway, what I'm trying to get at is the yin and yang is twofold. My book is threefold. You need to have good nutrition, good fitness, and you need to have mindset. And the reason why I bring in mindset is I've read a lot of fitness books, and and exercise and weight loss books, and they all tell you the same thing. Eat these many meals a day, eat your salad, eat your chicken, eat your vegetables, eat lean red meat, here's your recipes, have a smoothie, this is what a carb is, this is how many calories is, this is what metabolism is, and this is what your thermogenics is. Thermogenics is the body's ability to heat up and burn fat based on eating spicy food and stuff like that, and the body heat from exercise and some other stuff. I'm not totally giving you the full explanation because, like I said, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a trainer. I gotta go Google that to remind myself completely what it is, and you should too. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is these books tell you all these different types of things, which are great, but a lot of these people have been in shape for years, years and years, and they don't remember what it's like to be overweight. And a lot of them have never been overweight. Only a small portion of them have been overweight and addicted to fast food. I personally am admitting I was addicted to fast food. And it wasn't like an addiction of I couldn't live without it. It was more of an addiction of habit and taste. It wasn't like, oh, I have to have it to make me feel better. It wasn't like a dependency addiction. It was just a taste addiction. And also it was a lifestyle addiction, meaning my lifestyle dictated that I had to have fast food because one, I grew up learning how to cook from my moms and my aunts and older female cousins in my family. I took a cooking class in junior high, but I got out of learning how to cook because all the stuff I learned how to cook growing up was unhealthy. Fried food, a lot of white southern homes and a typical black home, there's a lot of fried food. When I go to my white friend's house, they didn't eat a lot of fried food. They'd eat more pastas and meats and stuff that wasn't fried. So anyway, each household's different depending on the tradition, the background, the culture, the ethnicity, whatever. So what I'm basically trying to say is I only knew how to cook bad stuff, and that was the only stuff that tastes good to me. Fried this, fried that, extra grease in a skillet, extra bacon. So that's how I ate, and that's what tastes good. That's what made me feel good. So when I was in college, I would just eat whatever, whenever, and being in college reinforced my bad eating habits because even when I cooked, and I cooked kind of bad stuff, I kind of still maintained a better body weight, and I worked out more because I wasn't in school. But once I was in school and I was working, and a lot of you guys out there probably can agree with me, you start working, you're in school, and it's not just being in school, you got to still do the homework, you still got to get so much sleep. So it was easy to just put off the workout or just do a wussy workout. You know what I'm saying? Oh, just do 20 minutes real quick instead of doing the 40 minutes that I always did. Or I'll move the workout to tomorrow. So now I'm working out 2.5 days a week versus my 4. And then I'm still eating so much. Whereas if you're going to cut back on your working out, then you need to keep your calories in check because you can't eat the same amount of food that you eat when you're working out 5 days a week that you would eat when you're only working out 2 days a week. You're going to create an imbalance, and that imbalance is going to show in your waistline. So you got to think about stuff like that. So what I'm saying is you need to have a mindset, but if you're not conscious, if you're not mindful, you're not going to think about it. You're just going to go throughout your day. So whenever you approach food, whenever you approach fitness, you always need to think about how it is you're approaching and why and what it is that you're doing and your goal and the reason. Every time I go to the gym, I know that I'm working on performance. I know that I want to get faster and run better. So I remind myself, hey, you got to do some sprinting. You got to do some running. You can't just go jump. I can't just go jump rope and do some box jumps and go, oh, I'm going to run better. No, because I can box jump for 2 hours a day and jump rope 5 hours a day. I still have to run if I want to be better at running. If I like to swim, I have to swim if I want to be better at swimming. So whatever it is you want to work on, to get better at, you have to work on that thing to get good at it. So what I'm basically trying to say is the mindset is a big factor. If you don't believe that you can lose weight and what you're doing is going to work for you, you're not going to eat right. So you gotta remind yourself, you gotta have that vision, you have to have that mindset. Yes, this is going to help me get to where I'm going. You got to be persistent. You have to believe in yourself. Have faith in yourself. If you have some kind of spirituality or some type of faith practice that you're into, then or religion, as some people call it. I don't really like to use the word religion because religion to me is kind of politicky, But I don't want to get too much in that. But if your faith is Christianity or Catholic or a Muslim, whatever, use your faith to help you. Use your faith in yourself. I always say you gotta have two faiths: faith in your practice, whatever your religion is, and faith in yourself. When you have those two faiths, that will help you get to a higher level of achievement in your own personal life that transcends into other areas of life. So that's very important to remember. And also, what I'm trying to say is the mindset comes into so many different plays, like having a goal. I'm gonna hit this by this date. Or I want to buy this out. I want to be able to wear this outfit by this date. So write that down. And every day you go to the gym, oh yeah, I said in 30 days or 2 months or 3 months I'm going to be able to fit that outfit. Like there's shirts, like this shirt that I'm wearing right here. I'm holding my stomach in a little bit out of habit because when you have a little bit of fat on you, you want to suck it in because it feels better. So I'm letting it hang out a little bit. I'm letting it hang. So you can see it's kind of there. Let me get up a little close. You can see the stomach is there a little bit, you can see it there, but I like to suck it in because I'm practicing having a flat stomach, and it feels better to suck it in because it feels better to look the way that I eventually want to look, and it's more attractive to hold it in. We all do stuff like that, stand a little taller, suck it in, but eating better, like for example, I'm going to eat this oatmeal